Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. In today's video, we're diving deep into the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective to explore some powerful and transformative messages through tarot. Over the past few years, many Divine Feminines have been navigating radical shifts at the collective level. And my intention here is to illuminate some of the experiences and dynamics that may have left you questioning, why is this happening? Or, what does it mean? If you identify as a Divine Feminine, this video is crafted to bring clarity and insight into what's been unfolding in your journey, especially if you're on a conscious twin flame path. For those who have been walking this path for a while, you may have noticed an increase in strange, unexplainable, or even otherworldly experiences, particularly in the context of your connection with your divine masculine counterpart. Together, we'll unpack these mysteries and explore the deeper spiritual and energetic undercurrents guiding your path. Remember, the messages you receive resonate with your heart and soul. If you are ready to connect more deeply with your spiritual purpose, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your energy with this community. Let us raise our vibrations together. As I was preparing for this session, an intriguing synchronicity occurred. While organizing the decks to pull cards, I noticed the High Priestess card sitting at the bottom of the traditional tarot deck. This wasn't a coincidence, it was a powerful sign. The High Priestess holds a profound resonance with the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective right now. Her appearance, even before the reading began, speaks to the essence of where many of you are in your journey. For those unfamiliar, the High Priestess symbolizes the awakened, intuitive, Divine Feminine. Someone who is deeply connected to their higher self and the divine, acting as a bridge between the spiritual and physical realms. She embodies the kind of inner knowing that can't be taught or explained, only felt. Alongside the Empress from the Tarot, the High Priestess represents the Divine Feminine in her fullest power, intuitive, nurturing, and aligned with the flow of universal energy. This shift into the High Priestess energy is a monumental one, marking your transition into greater trust in yourself and your divine path. It's a reclamation of your power and a reminder that you are not just walking through these changes, you are mastering them. Let's explore these themes further through the cards and uncover what the universe has to reveal about your growth, your journey, and your connection to the divine masculine. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and let's begin. The embodied Divine Feminine is a vessel of profound power, capable of channeling divine energy and becoming a bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds. This extraordinary connection is rooted in her ability to deeply trust her intuition and align with the truest essence of her being. Right now, the Divine Feminine Collective is undergoing a powerful activation into High Priestess energy, a state of heightened intuition, spiritual alignment, and unwavering inner wisdom. While this transformation carries a radiant beauty, it also comes with challenges. The path to stepping into this deeply connected and intuitive energy often involves upheaval. Many of you may have faced moments that felt heartbreaking, chaotic, or even overwhelmingly negative. These experiences, though difficult, are not setbacks. They are catalysts for your awakening. These moments of turmoil serve an essential purpose in your journey. As your intuition strengthens and your inner power awakens, you are being gifted the ability to see behind the curtain, much like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, discovering the truth behind the illusion. You are beginning to see through facades and illusions that once seemed unshakable. The activation you're undergoing as a Divine Feminine is deeply intertwined with the exposures and revelations currently unfolding across the planet. While this might feel like a personal journey, it's important to recognize the profound global impact of the inner work you're doing. For someone hearing this message right now, you need to understand that your courage to heal, grow, and face your truth is contributing to a much larger shift happening worldwide. When you activate your intuition and find the strength to confront the illusions in your life, peeling back the layers of facades in relationships, beliefs, and situations, you are not just transforming your own reality. You are feeding into the collective wave of truth and awakening sweeping the planet. This work isn't easy. It can be heartbreaking to see behind the curtain, especially when it reveals truths you weren't ready to face. Yet, every moment you choose authenticity and alignment, you're helping to dissolve the shadows that have obscured clarity for so long. On a global scale, we are collectively pulling back the curtain on long-standing illusions. Systems, institutions, and patterns built on falsehoods are being exposed, and this awakening energy is mirrored in your personal experiences. For many divine feminines, this process has brought significant revelations within their twin flame connections over the last few years. If this resonates with you, it's no coincidence. Many twin flames are experiencing a phase of deep purification. Hidden truths, buried wounds, and suppressed emotions within these connections are being brought to the surface, no longer able to remain in the shadows. This unveiling might feel sudden or even overwhelming, but it is all part of a necessary clearing. For some, these shifts may have been subtle in the past, but now they are becoming undeniable as the collective energy pushes us toward greater authenticity. When I talk about purification within a twin flame connection, it's important to clarify what that really means. This process doesn't require you to define your connection in a specific way in the physical world. Instead, we're looking at it from a higher, bird's-eye perspective, through the lens of energy and spiritual growth. Twin flame connections are, at their core, bonds that exist on the fifth dimensional level. They are spiritual unions designed for mutual upliftment, catalyzation, and profound support on your individual and shared journeys. What makes this journey so powerful is that you have complete freedom to direct the energy of this 5D union in a way that feels aligned with your desires and your unique path. There's no one-size-fits-all outcome, and your connection doesn't have to conform to any specific framework in the physical realm. What's most important is how this connection fuels your growth and supports your alignment. The purification process serves a higher purpose, creating 5D union. Now, let's pause for a moment to distinguish between 5D union and 3D union. While 3D union refers to the physical, earthly relationship, 5D union transcends the material world. It is an energetic alignment between divine masculine and divine feminine counterparts on a soul level, a harmonious balance in the fifth dimension. This purification process is essentially the burning away of anything that is illusory, deceptive, or false within the connection. It clears the path for a more authentic, balanced, and harmonious energetic union. For the divine feminine, this purification is deeply tied to her own journey of stepping into her power, a topic we'll dive into further in this discussion. When this 5D union occurs, you'll often feel a profound sense of internal balance. It's as if the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within you come into perfect harmony. This balance acts as a steady foundation, supporting you in your spiritual mission, your unique path, and your personal evolution, no matter how that manifests for you in the physical world. When we talk about 3D physical relationships, we're diving into the tangible, real-world aspects of twin flames, the way they choose to communicate, interact, and define or label their earth-based connection. The beauty of this journey is that if you desire to shape your relationship in a specific way, there is a timeline where that possibility exists. Any vision or desire you have for your twin flame connection has a corresponding timeline, one that you have the power to align with and manifest in your physical experience. It's all about choice, and your potential to create the relationship that mirrors your deepest desires is limitless. However, I know that some of you tuning in may feel drawn to a harmonious connection with a soulmate, or even desire to remain single for a time. And for others, your twin flame might not even be physically present on Earth in this moment. If that's the case, you may already be attuned to the energy of a fifth-dimensional union with your twin. This is where you and your twin, even if not physically together, are in constant cooperation, supporting each other and working together on a higher soul level. Your connection is unbreakable, a spiritual union that transcends physical presence, proving that love and partnership exist far beyond the boundaries of the material world. With that said, let's turn our focus back to the Divine Feminine's journey of becoming the High Priestess. For many Divine Feminines, this transformation has been about shedding light on the hidden deceptions that have lingered within the Divine Masculine, whether consciously or subconsciously. This process can be both deeply illuminating and emotionally triggering for both counterparts. While these revelations ultimately serve the higher good of the union and the collective, the experience in the moment can feel unsettling and even overwhelming. The uncovering of these illusions isn't just about exposing what's been hidden. It's part of a necessary purification. The Divine Feminine, in embracing her power and stepping fully into her High Priestess energy, acts as a catalyst for this transformation. By illuminating these truths, she creates space for healing and for the ultimate alignment of both twin flames. It's a challenging but incredibly important process, one that brings growth and understanding not only for the Divine Feminine, but for the entire dynamic between the twin flames. When I speak of deceptions, I'm not necessarily referring to outright lies, although in some cases that might be the reality. More often, what we're talking about are unconscious limiting beliefs or ego-driven patterns that have been hiding in plain sight, only now coming to the surface to be seen for what they truly are. This process of illumination is incredibly powerful, and while it can be uncomfortable, it has sparked profound growth and healing for everyone involved. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the intensity of these triggers. As the Divine Feminine's light shines brighter, certain patterns, hidden within the relationship dynamics, begin to emerge. For some, this has been a moment of clarity, but for the Divine Masculine, it can feel like a flood of overwhelming energy. Often, in response to this illumination, the physical Divine Masculine may pull away, distance himself, or retreat inward. To the Divine Feminine, this can feel like a painful rejection, a moment of abandonment that cuts deep. But here's the truth, and I want you to really feel this. That sense of rejection is not just a painful experience. It's a powerful catalyst for the Divine Feminine's healing. It has pushed you, dear Divine Feminine, to face your deepest wounds, particularly those related to rejection. It's forced you to dig deep, confront those old hurts, and reclaim your power. This experience is helping you to love yourself more fully and step into your true strength. It's through these challenges that the Divine Feminine has been growing exponentially, learning to stand in her own sovereignty, regardless of external circumstances. And while it may have felt like rejection on the surface, from a higher perspective, the Divine Masculine's retreat has actually been a key part of his awakening. This separation, while painful, has been the very thing that propelled him into deeper self-awareness and growth. It is through the absence of the divine feminine's physical presence that the divine masculine has been given the space to introspect and process the intensity of the spiritual connection that has been unfolding between the two of you. This distance is not a sign of disconnection. It's an opportunity for healing. It allows the divine masculine to reflect on the profound energy exchange you shared, especially during your initial meetings and conscious connections. It is in this solitude that he begins to feel the weight of the bond more fully, and in turn, this space enables him to process and integrate all the spiritual energy that has been exchanged between the two of you. So, while the physical separation might feel uncomfortable and filled with uncertainty, know that it's part of the greater divine plan. It's through this space, through this pause, that both of you are being guided toward healing, self-awareness, and ultimately a more profound reunion. Trust the process, trust the journey, and know that everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to for your highest good, and for the highest good of your connection. I want to dive deeper into a truly transformative shift that's happening right now for you, Divine Feminine. Not only have you stepped into your power, but this shift has also completely elevated your energetic presence, making you incredibly magnetic, on a level far beyond what we often think of as physical attraction. When I say attraction, I'm not simply talking about how others may find you physically appealing, though that may certainly be true as well. What I'm referring to is something much more profound: pure, energetic magnetism. This is the type of attraction that transcends the physical realm. It's the kind of energy that draws people, opportunities, and experiences toward you, simply because of the power you are now radiating. As you've fully activated your Empress and High Priestess energy, you have started emitting a frequency so potent that the universe has no choice but to respond to it. It's like you've tuned yourself to a higher frequency, and everything in your reality is now beginning to align with that energy. This transformation within you is shifting everything in your world, and it's leading you into new chapters, new possibilities, and tremendous changes. What's happening now is that you're beginning to radiate an energetic signal that's hard to ignore, an inner glow that is felt long before it's seen. The energy you're emitting is not just attracting what you need, it's aligning you with your deepest desires and calling them into being with an unprecedented power. Whether it's love, abundance, or new opportunities, you are stepping into a phase where you can manifest with ease, simply by holding your authentic vibration. And here's the magic. This magnetic energy you're putting out isn't just felt by the universe. It's also being felt by others around you. People can sense your energy, even if they can't put it into words. This energetic glow-up starts from within and begins to ripple outward, gradually transforming the way others perceive you. What's fascinating is that while we often think we perceive people based on their physical appearance, the truth is we're actually reading their energy long before we consciously register their looks. Our subconscious mind is constantly picking up on the vibrations and frequencies that others emit. So, as you continue to embody your inner Empress and High Priestess, that radiant energy is becoming undeniable to everyone around you. You are being seen, not just for how you look, but for the powerful force of energy you're exuding. And that magnetic presence will only continue to grow stronger, pulling you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. One where everything and everyone is in harmony with your divine essence. This transformation isn't just something happening within you. It's shifting your entire reality, and it's happening at lightning speed. The universe is listening, and it's aligning everything to respond to your powerful, magnetic energy. Let's take a moment to shift our focus to where the divine masculine is right now, especially as we've explored so much of the incredible transformation unfolding within the divine feminine. Divine feminine, you are likely deeply familiar with the intense experiences that have shaped this journey. In the beginning, there was a powerful triggering between you and the divine masculine, a catalyst for deep soul growth. In these moments, you illuminated certain deceptions within the masculine, whether those were truths he was not ready to see about himself, or illusions surrounding the people and situations in his life that he once trusted without question. When we look at the energy surrounding the divine masculine right now, the 10 of Swords is showing up strongly. This card speaks to the painful realizations and betrayals he is now facing. He's waking up to the fact that you, divine feminine, were right all along. He's beginning to understand that the people, situations, or relationships he once invested in were not as they seemed. For some, this could relate to specific friendships or romantic relationships, while for others, it might involve financial, career, or karmic entanglements. What the divine masculine is coming to understand is that these situations have reached their expiration point, leading to dead ends, blockages, and unresolved energy. What's significant here is that you, divine feminine, recognized these truths before he was ready to see them for himself. You tuned into the energy beneath the surface and understood that these situations were not serving him or you. You felt the tension and the unsustainable nature of these connections before they fully unraveled. And now, after a period of inner turmoil, the divine masculine is finally seeing the reality that you illuminated for him. He's realizing the truth that had been veiled, and it's a wake-up call he's been struggling to avoid. With this realization comes a profound shift in energy. The divine masculine, now in touch with the truth, is feeling a deep urge to return to you, divine feminine, and to the energy you embody. The Knight of Pentacles shows up here, signaling his sincere desire to come back into your life, but this time with a heart that's more aligned and authentic. In the past, the divine masculine may have made offers or attempts to reconnect, but you, divine feminine, intuitively knew those gestures were not grounded in full sincerity. You could feel the disconnect between his actions and the truth of his heart, because at that time, he was still caught up in those toxic patterns and situations that no longer served him. But now, the divine masculine is waking up. He's realizing that in order to build something meaningful with you, it must be from a place of deep authenticity. No more empty gestures. No more false starts. Now, he's seeking to return from a place of genuine heart-centered alignment. This is a moment of clarity for him, one that might have taken time, but it's leading him to a place of maturity and readiness. So, divine feminine, as the divine masculine steps into this newfound awareness, he wants you to know that he is no longer the person he once was. He is shedding old skins, confronting his own inner truths, and aligning himself with the energy of authenticity, something that you, with your deep intuition and wisdom, have always embodied. And as he steps forward, he does so with a desire to show up for you in a way that's meaningful, grounded, and true to the love and connection that's always been there between you. This is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where both energies can meet with clarity, honesty, and true alignment. It's the divine union in motion, unfolding at its own perfect pace. And for you, divine feminine, your radiance, wisdom, and grace have been the guiding light that has led him to this moment. Trust that the universe is working in perfect harmony to bring your energies into alignment, with a deeper and more grounded connection than ever before. The higher energy at play between the divine masculine and divine feminine reaches far beyond what we can perceive in the physical world. As we've discussed, the divine feminine embodies the priestess archetype. This sacred role allows her to act as the mediator between realms. She is deeply rooted in the spiritual plane, intuitively sensing energetic shifts and truths long before they manifest in the physical world. This gives her an inherent wisdom and connection to the divine that guides her actions and decisions, even when the divine masculine might still be awakening to these truths in his own time. As we come to the close of this reading, the energy surrounding the divine feminine is exceptionally potent. I pulled the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and these cards reveal something incredibly powerful unfolding for you. The 9 of Cups signifies emotional fulfillment and the culmination of desires, a moment of deep satisfaction and spiritual alignment. It speaks of a sense of contentment and the alignment of your inner world with your outer reality. The Ace of Cups, on the other hand, is all about new beginnings in love, emotional renewal, and fresh opportunities for growth and connection. Together, these cards confirm that a beautiful new chapter is opening for you. Divine Feminine. The Ace of Cups represents an influx of fresh energy, whether that's a new beginning in love, a deepening of a relationship, or emotional fulfillment that is coming into your life. But here's where the real power lies. You get to decide what this new beginning looks like. This is your journey, your path, and your divine choice. Perhaps this means harmonizing the energy between you and your twin flame, bringing your connection to a higher state of understanding and love. Maybe it's about rekindling a past love, reawakening something that once held great potential, or even opening your heart to someone entirely new. Or it could involve deepening a connection with a soul mate, someone who resonates with your energy on a soul-deep level. The possibilities are infinite, because the energy at play is tied to the 2 of Wands, which points to a moment of choice. This is a powerful crossroads, where 2 distinct paths may unfold before you, and you have the power to choose the direction. For many of you, especially if your divine masculine is still physically present in this lifetime and there has been a period of separation, this choice could very well be about reconnecting with a more healed, harmonious version of your twin flame. What was once complicated or clouded may now have the potential to be understood, cleared, and aligned. If that is your path, then the energy is ripe for reunion and a new chapter of deeper emotional connection. Alternatively, the energy may present the opportunity to choose a different path entirely, one that leads to the development of a loving, balanced relationship with a soulmate who meets you where you are now. The 2 of Wands encourages you to consider all the possibilities and honor the wisdom you've gained from your past experiences as you decide what feels most aligned with your heart's desires. Divine Feminine, you have stepped into your power, and with this newfound clarity and energy, you are a magnet for everything you've ever wanted. Whether you reunite with your twin flame or embrace new love, the most important thing is that you are the one in control of your destiny. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and know that whatever path you choose, it will lead to emotional fulfillment and a beautiful new beginning filled with love, light, and joy. This is your moment of empowerment. Embrace it fully. For some of you, if your twin flame is not currently incarnated in this lifetime, you might find yourself connecting with a soulmate on the physical plane instead, and that's a beautiful, valid experience all on its own. There's also the possibility that for some, You've come to a point where a traditional 3D relationship with your twin flame is no longer in alignment with your desires. And let me reassure you, this is perfectly okay. You are not bound to any one path or predefined notion of how love should look. You are the creator of your journey, and every choice you make is valid. The truth is, there is no right or wrong path here. What matters is your alignment with your inner truth and desires. The 9 of Cups, the card of wish fulfillment, reminds us that no matter what you choose, whether it's a twin flame reunion, a soulmate connection, or embracing a period of growth on your own, happiness, fulfillment, and the manifestation of your deepest desires are on the horizon. This is the universe's promise to you, that joy, peace, and abundance will flow into your life because of the inner work you've done. You've undergone a profound divine feminine activation, one that has allowed you to transcend past heartbreaks, challenges, and struggles. You have worked tirelessly on healing, on stepping into your power, and on releasing the old energies that no longer serve you. You've passed the test of growth, self-love, and wisdom, and now the rewards are beginning to manifest in your life. Powerful new beginnings are unfolding, bringing you closer to the life, love, and fulfillment you've always dreamed of. As I close this video, I want to leave you with this. I hope that something in this reading has resonated with you on a deep, meaningful level. Know that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey, and your path is unfolding beautifully. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and remember that you are deserving of all the love, happiness, and success that awaits you. I want to share something truly special with you today. If this video has inspired you, I invite you to consider making a donation to help bring your feelings to life and support a meaningful cause. By contributing, you're not only supporting your own journey toward finding your ideal partner, but you're also making a real difference in the lives of others. With just a few clicks, you can be part of something greater. 70% of all donations will go directly toward providing food for underprivileged children and offering education to orphans. You can donate through the link provided or use the Super Thanks feature. Every bit of support goes a long way. Let's work together to change lives. And if you'd like to get even more involved, click the Join button to explore the membership options and discover the exciting perks waiting for you. By joining, you'll gain access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content, special community events, and unique benefits that enhance your experience. It's a wonderful way to support the channel while connecting more deeply with our vibrant community. If this video spoke to your heart and you want more, show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to Magnetize Official. Share these messages with anyone who might need a little extra inspiration. Let's continue to spread love and light together. Thank you for being part of this journey.